Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from AJ's Rant and Reactions. Single moms alone on Valentine's. You know I had to do it. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. Let's do that. Ciao. It's Chow Time.
Girls, don't be sad this Valentine's Day because let's be real. Half the people what are getting all these red roses or going on all these dates are in the most unhappy relationships.
Please.
Like, I'm not saying everybody, because I know a few of my mates who are in really happy, genuine relationships, but half of these people on Facebook, either the boyfriends are in other people's DMs or they're taking photos of themselves because they just want attention off other men because they're lacking it in the relationship. So don't be fooled by the red roses and all the bullshit what comes with it. Sorry for swearing.
It's funny, now you're telling people not to get fooled by all this Instagram and media, how everybody's doing so well. But that's how you guys lived your life this whole time. All of a sudden it's Valentine's Day and you're going to change your life around? Really? Really?
Guys, listen to what she has to tell herself so she can go to sleep at night, right? Listen to how jaded this knucklehead is, because she probably got pumped and dumped by Chad, and she's saying, oh, everyone just looks happy. That guy and girl where, the wife is, attractive, nice, submissive, in shape, and this guy who's doing his traditional role, taking care of a girl, oh no, they have to be miserable, right? Look
Pretty
at
much.
That. Because it doesn't define you as a person, doesn't define you as a single person. I mean, of course I can go on a date tomorrow if I wanted to, but I'm not really bothered. I could go on a date any date week. I don't need to go on one on Valentine's. And
With
of
Pookie.
course I could have a boyfriend if
It's just sad when these women are like, oh, I can get a date anytime I want. I can get sex anytime we want. We know. All women can do that. Did you realize that? Like literally 95, maybe even 99% of all women on the planet can easily do that. Doesn't matter how grotesque or, outrageously large they are. So it's not a flex. Get out of here with this slutty flex that you seem to think that everybody is after you.
I wanted to, if I were willing to settle, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
nug.
I'm sure there's loads of women out there who are exactly the same as me, but there will be some women out there who don't feel good enough, but you are good enough, and don't be sort of thinking and questioning yourself and your solo trip on the 14th, because you just love you and the right person will love you. You don't need 14th of February to feel loved, or you don't need to put on a show.
There it
because
is.
Your relationship is bullshit. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts. And I've always thought that, to be fair, on Valentine's, because in all fairness, if I'm really truthful, I've gone through bad times in some of my relationship and still posted all the lovey-dovey stuff on Facebook. Because at that moment, on that...
So she's basically saying because she was never happy, no one's ever happy. And there's
She admitted herself she posts fake stuff, even though she's upset at her partner, even though things aren't going well. She's still gonna post the best things in the world or the best things that's happening. That's how people post on social media. Who the hell really posts all of their losses on social media more than their wins?
There's more of this self-help, foolishness, right? And guys, her hashtags. You ready? Hashtag cancel Valentine's Day. Hashtag cancel Valentine's. Hashtag single. Hashtag single life. Hashtag happy life. Hashtag happy. Hashtag Valentine's Day. Hashtag single mom, of course. And hashtag mom.
14th, yeah, we are pretty loved up, you know what I mean? Or on that birthday, we are pretty loved up. But then there'll have been times in a relationship where it's absolutely toxic as out. So you've got to remember that. Single girls, you're not settling for toxicity. You're settling for positivity. Don't let me mess that up then, but...
Toxicity? And look at this tattoo on her leg. Is that a birth control patch or something? Let me move this here,
Ooh,
guys.
I see it, yeah.
Where is it? Look at this. Look at that. Is that a birth control patch on her on her leg on the left? Look at that.
Might be
guys,
nicotine.
why do English people just age so bad? Right? This chick's probably in her late 30s. Uh, uh,
Hey Jay, not everybody can be black and Asians, you know. We have the best genes out there. Asians don't raisins and black don't crack.
uh, Early 40s, right, guys? Just straight into the wall. And now miserable AF. Clown world.
Let's make a Valentine's Day brunch for my kids. What's up? My name is Sadie. I'm a single mom of two. And in this household, we use Valentine's Day to
You know, this is complete bullshit already when like she is fully dressed, you know, like proper makeup, proper everything while she's doing this. So this is not what you'd be wearing normally, but you're wearing this because you're doing it TikTok. So just saying. I also admit if you are going to do TikTok, you should dress up and like, you know, at least make yourself presentable. But it's just weird when you're pretending to do household type chores or household type things, but you're fully done up. That's the weird part.
share the love that we have between us, being me and my kids. Now, I know that Valentine's Day is typically looked at as a holiday where you would celebrate romantic love, but
Where'd those glasses come from?
Of course you do, right? Of course you do. We celebrate our Valentine's Day between myself and my kids, right? Because I'm strong and I'm independent and I'm a modern woman.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Clown world. And look at this chick's tattoos, dude. Come on, man.
It's like they're justifying anything that they do on a particular holiday that doesn't coincide with that particular holiday as them being strong and independent, and this is how we do things now. Valentine's Day is for your partner, your love partner. Even though it's a fake holiday, I admit, completely fake holiday. I don't really celebrate it. I did take a girl out yesterday, but it's a fake holiday. It's just made for us to spend money. I'm wrong. It's made for us men to spend money on women. Pretty much what it is. But it's made for men and women as partners. Oh, not men and women. I'm okay with the gays, the gay guys celebrating Valentine's Day too. It's just couples. We'll just say couples. I don't want to be, non-inclusive.
but I want to challenge that belief.
Please, of course
right?
you do.
So I have two beautiful children, and I like to
And no
use
husband.
Valentine's Day to celebrate the love that I have with them. And it's also something that I'm teaching them as
'cause
well.
you don't have a man to love
Since
with.
my son was 1 year old, every single year he buys flowers for not only his teacher, but for me, and also now his sister.
Shut the fuck up. He's 1 year old. He's not buying the flowers for his teachers. You are buying the flowers for the teachers and sending him to give it to them. So stop your stupid bullshit using your kids as if there's some freaking romantic genius at 1 year old. You freaking liars. Stop it. Stop it.
I think
So basically, she's raising her son to be both a simp and a beta.
that I'm doing a really good job of teaching my son how to be a gentleman, despite
There it
what
is.
the world believes that single moms can or can't do. And I'm also teaching my daughter very early on
No, you can't. You can make him a simp. You can't make him a gentleman. A gentleman is a man that knows exactly who he is and exactly what he can do and how dangerous he is, but he controls it. What you're raising is an uncontrollable emotional being.
of what she should expect from a love and how she should love others. I think if you're a single mom, try to use this holiday to celebrate the loves that you do have in your life. I know that it can be really hard, and I struggled with this early on when I was first a single mom.
It's like it's a holiday made for couples. Can you just not celebrate the goddamn holiday because it doesn't pertain to you? Like, I don't really celebrate Christmas. I'm not Christian. I'm not religious. I wasn't born here in the US. Yes, I kind of grew up in like the whole Christmas culture, but my family doesn't really deal with Christmas. So we don't celebrate Christmas. We don't pretend to celebrate Christmas and make it some other type of holiday that we come together and do other things. It's not the same. Stop it.
of comparing yourself and wanting those types of loves that are typically celebrated on Valentine's Day. But I want to encourage you.
Guys,
See, instead of doing this for your partner and your loved one and your mate, you're doing this for your kids that probably don't appreciate this yet, at least at this young of an age, because you're doing this all for clout and attention and you're lonely.
what did you notice? And I'm gonna break out the race card, guys. I am black, okay? But guys, did you notice her kids are mixed?
He brought up the race car. Just wanted to show you guys.
Look at that. She literally let friggin' Pookie and Nug Nug.
Freaking Jay's ruthless.
And now she's on this strong and independent teach my son to be a gentleman and my daughter to command respect, please.
You to do something with you and your kids this year to celebrate the love that you have with them. I like to usually take my kids out to eat. This year I made them a brunch as well. And y'all, they ate that shark.
This is how lonely they are. Doing these things for their kids as if their kids are your significant other. You lovey-dovey this stuff. You put in fake flowers. You put in heart bowls. You try to make it look presentable. Kids don't care. Kids are going to eat what the hell are their kids going to eat. This is how sad women are, that they have to make up all of these stupid little things to feel better for themselves. This copium that they're presenting to the world is completely bullshit.
Cootery Valentine's Day board.
Cootery.
Let me know if y'all want to see more ideas like this. Love you. Bye.
Guys, what are the odds of
Valentine's
this
Day brunch.
of this chick having two different fathers, right? And guys,
Like
ready?
90%.
Hashtag Valentine's Day. Hashtag Valentine's. Hashtag Galentine's Day. Hashtag Galentine's. Hashtag single mom. Of course. Hashtag single mom life. Hashtag single moms of TikTok. Hashtag cooking. Hashtag mom of two. Hashtag kids TikTok. Now, guys, while I have the race card out, here's the thing. This is why I say this, right? Guys, yes, there's Chads and Tyrones. But guys, I honestly believe that right now, the Pookies and the Nug Nugs are expanding out all races of women now because they watch these rap videos and a little Uzi Whoppy, the baby vert or whatever, all want the Nug Nugs and the Tyrones.
I grew up in LA. I don't really deal with the Cambodian community too much because majority of the Cambodian community is, I hate to say it, but we're ghetto. Most of us are pretty ghetto. I grew up with the non-ghetto side of things because my family, I'm not trying to brag or anything, we happened to be a little more well off and they were business people. So they had donut shops. We would go to Long Beach all the time and we would see the Cambodian gangsters and the Cambodian, we'll say unsavory people. I'm not going to try to talk shit on people or anything. But even in that community of Cambodians, there's a lot of single motherhood. There's a lot of ghetto-ness. There's a lot of women with a lot of different kids. I've dealt with plenty of Asian women that I used to run a nail shop back in Pennsylvania. The woman lived here in California, moved over to Pennsylvania to work with us. She had 6 kids. She had 6 kids from 6 different baby daddies. She was Vietnamese, probably in her 30s. They were all different races. She was literally collecting Pokemon cards. She even said it herself. She wants a baby of every race. It's not just the black community, guys. It's not just whatever community you seem to think it is. It's most of the communities nowadays. Asians, whites, Hispanics. You see these type of women and these types of things a lot more prevalent nowadays. It's the culture that the U.S. has really propped up. Whew. Shout out to Jay. That was some wonderful chow. You know, I love that there's so many different creators out there. Jay is a little more harsh than I am. Fresh and Fit is even more harsh than he is. I am Yeah, in between, Joker is like less harsh than I am and more harsh than I am in some areas. This is where you guys get to see a different creators and then kind of what viewpoints more coincide with you and what you want to absorb from all these different creators. Please like subscribe down below. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.